Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate index of and last index of predefined methods of string class in Java. So let's get started. Till now I have explained so many important predefined methods of string class in Java. Now coming to this session, I'm going to cover the other two important predefined methods of the string class. They are nothing but index of is one method and the other one is last index of. Okay, these are the two other important predefined methods of the string class. So what will this index of method will do? Index of, inside this index of, you can provide a substring surrounded by double quotes. Okay, and you see, it will give you the index position of that particular substring in the given string. For example, there is string. Let's say I would like to give my name as a string. This is a string. And if I am using index of, let's say R, like this, surrounded by double quotes. This is a substring, guys. Even though I'm giving a single character here, but it is a substring surrounded by double quotes. Now, in this particular string, what is the index position of this R? The substring R. You see, if you start here, A, 0 is there, R, 1 is there. So it will give you 1. Okay. The output of this index of will be the index 1. You see, there is one more R available here. It will only give the first occurrence. Index of will only give the first occurrence of the R from left to right, whatever the index that is occurring first, that will be returned. Now, if you want to get the index of the last occurrence, for that, we have something known as last index of. Last index of, if I use the same R here, in this case, what is the index I'm going to get as a return of using this last index of? The last index means last R. What is the index of this last R? The first R, and somewhere R's may be there in here, and at the end, what is R there? Here. What is the position of this R? Index position of this R? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 should be given as an index. Okay. So I'll give one more example here for index of and last index of. For example, the string text is like this. I love Java programming. Java is a popular programming language. If I write like this. Now, if I give index of Java, if I give, instead of giving, okay, here you see, this is substring, right? Whether it's a single character or multiple sequence of characters, you should surround with double quotes, guys. If I give Java here, what will be the output? What will be the index of this Java in this given string? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Java is there starting from 7. So 7 will be printed. And if I give last index of here, last index of Java, if I give, then what is going to happen? So it will not consider the first Java. The last occurred Java, it will take into, this is the last one in the string, right? This is the last Java in the string. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 will be given as an output. So this is how the index of and last index of methods of the string class will work in Java. But let me go with a practical demonstration. So for that, I'll switch to this Eclipse IDE here. I'm going to create a new class. I'll just name this class as some random name and with main method. And inside this, I'm going to create the string s1 is equal to, I'll just give like this. Now, if I say system.out.println s1 dot index of index of double quotes, I have to give this either single letter or sequence of characters. It is a substring, guys. Okay. So it should be printed as 1. Okay. Now system.out.println s1 dot last index of. If I give R here, what is the last occurred R? This is the one. What is the index of that? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 should be printed. Let's see whether this is happening or not. 1 and 10 are getting printed or not. Let's see first. You see 1 and 10 as expected got printed. Now I'll give one more string s2 is equal to, and here I'll give I love Java. Okay, I love Java programming. Java is Java is a popular programming, or else I'll just take it to the new line. Okay, like this you can do. If you cannot see entire thing, you can write like this. Okay, I love Java programming, or else let's write it here only. Popular Java is a popular programming language in the market. Okay, or else otherwise I'll write here. Java is a popular programming language. Till here is also fine. Why to give very big one, right? Put a semicolon here. All good. So reduce the font. Okay. I love Java programming. Java is a popular programming language. Like this, if I give and if I say system.out.println s2 dot index of index of if I give Java, what will be printed? First occurrence of Java 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 should be printed here. And if I write system.out.println s2 dot index of last index of otherwise, okay, s2 dot last index of, you see when I use last index of here dot last index of, you see so many overloaded methods are coming. Okay, I can use the string or single character thing also is there, guys. Okay, single character thing is also there, but I generally prefer to use string. So last index of Java if I give, okay, then what will happen, guys? Last index of Java means last occurrence of Java. So the beauty with this string type is instead of a single character type, instead of that overloaded method of index of where I can give a single character, the beauty of this way is that either I can use a single letter or multiple letters. Okay, anything will work fine. So last occurrence of Java is here, guys. Okay, so let's find out 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 should be printed in this case. Okay, let's run this and see. 7 and 24 should be printed. Yes, 7 and 24 as expected got printed. Now there is one more purpose this index of method can be used. Okay, in Java there is one more purpose where this index of method can be used. So this index of or whatever the things, okay, they will return index of method will return -1. Okay, if the given substring is not available. Okay, if the given substring is not available in the string, then what we'll get? Instead of the index, we'll get -1. For example, if I write here system.out.println, okay, s2 dot index of, if I write here, Python, do we have anywhere Python here in this particular thing? No, right? Python is not there in this entire string. So it will return -1 simply. It should return -1. Right click run as Java application. So -1 should be written. So how this, if it is available, then you are getting some index. If that particular substring is not available in the string, then we are getting -1. So what we can do with this is, we can write this kind of logic. If s2 dot index of Java, let's say s2 dot index of Java, okay, is not equal to -1. If it is not equal to -1, if s2 dot index of Java will return some index. If the Java is available in the given string, then it will return some index of this Java. And that index, if it is there, means it will be a positive 0, 1 something, right? It will not be -1, right? In that case, you can print it out. Okay, Java is found in the string. Java is available in the string or found in the string. Okay, this particular Java is found in this particular string. We can write else, we'll write Otherwise, you can simply write found. Okay. System.out.println. Here you can write not found. Not found. If the Java is not available, it will return -1. -1 not equal to -1 is false. You go to the else block and print not found. Okay. If it is available, if the Java text is available in this string, then it will return some index, positive index, 0 or some kind of index, which will not be equal to -1 anyhow. So it will print fine. This will become true and it will print fine. Okay. Run this code and see. Found should be printed. Found should be printed. Now, if I take the same thing and if I put here Python, what will happen? So s2.index of Python. Python is not there in this. So in this first case, what happened is when I say index of Java, it has returned 7 guys. That 7 is not equal to -1, which is true. So found got printed. We went into the if block and found got printed like this. Now in this case of Python, is Python available anywhere in this particular string? No, right? So in that case, index of method will return -1. -1 not equal to -1 is false because they are equal. So we'll go to the else block and not found will be printed this time. Okay. In the second case, not found will be printed. You see, not found got printed. Like this, we can use index of method, guys. While Java programming, when you are working with strings and all, this index of method will come to use like that. Okay. So that's why it is one of the important predefined methods of the string class. Okay. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.